Studio A at the Catholic TV Center, it's the Going My Way Show with Father Chris Hickey, with Father Paul Rouse and the Catholic TV Orchestra. Today's special guest, Father Brian Smith. Now, here's your host for the show, Father Chris Hickey.
Well, gang, great to be back with you, Father Paul and his orchestra. Father Chris Hickey with Going My Way, and what a great guest we have today, Father Brian Smith. Do you know Brian at all?
I do. A great young priest.
Yeah, and a talented
Very
guitarist,
talented.
and loves to sing. And I understand that his parents are regular viewers. So along with my mother, your mother, and my Aunt Patty, we found the other two. I kid. You know, Paul, I have to tell you, I am going to start getting my hair cut right here in this place because the lights make my hair look all crazy colors.
They're talking about it.
Yeah. You don't have that problem as much.
I don't have that problem, no, it's the powder puff I
Yeah,
need.
yes, sometimes they come out and they doll us up a little.
It makes you feel like they're the real thing.
Very professional,
Yeah.
I must say, yes. Well, this is a fun old one. They used to do this one in the minstrel shows all the time, didn't it? To start our show, you'll be singing at home to By the Light of the Silvery Moon. By the light of the silvery moon, I want a spoon. With my honey I'll croon love's tune. Honeymoon, keep a shining in June. Your silvery beams will bring love's dreams. We'll be cuddling soon. By the silvery moon, sing along at home now.
By the light
By the light of the silvery moon, not the sun but the moon, I want a spoon. To my honey I'll croon love's tune. Honeymoon, 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 keep a shining in June. Your silvery beams will bring love's dream. We'll be cuddling soon by the silvery moon. Ah, what a great start for a great show. Don't go away. You're going to want to see Father Brian Smith here from Brockton. I know he's got a lot to tell us and then entertain us. You're with Father Paul and myself here on Go My Way on Catholic TV, where it's all for you.
keep a shining in June.
Well, gang, as promised from the other room, we have a true gem, a new. I guess you're still considered newly ordained, or
Kind of new.
sort of new
Sort of new,
anyway. But
yeah.
one of the, it's funny for me to say this, but one of the young guys, a real pride of the diocese, Father Brian Smith. Brian, thanks for being on the show.
I'm happy to be here.
Really?
Very. Oh, I am. Yeah, truly.
Well, then, liven up
No,
a
I'm-
little.
I'm
Come
so
on, lad.
happy.
Let
Yeah,
it out there.
no.
That's it. Ecstatic.
I couldn't be happier. It's true.
Really?
Well, I could, but no.
Tell your face. I kid. So anyway, Brian, we like to ask this. Thanks. Oh, and by the way, folks, I will tell you this. Was with Brian recently. He said, I'll come on your show. I wish when I bumped into priests, they didn't run in the other room. So talk to your priests at home and say, are you one of those guys who runs away from Chris Hickey? Because there are a few that run away when they see me. They know I'm going to ask. Brian, on the other hand, I would love to come on. And you said your parents are regular viewers.
Everything in my house stops when you come on. It's true.
Isn't that really true?
Everything stops.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith, thank you so much. I'm going to tell my mother we found the other viewers. We found the other two. So anyway, Brian, where are you from?
I'm originally from Weymouth, Sacred Heart Parish in Weymouth, and grew up with I have 3 brothers and my folks at home.
How old are your brothers?
I
mean, give or take. Are they close to you in age?
Yeah, my older brother is 42, and I have a twin brother who's my age.
A twin?
I do, and a younger brother who's
Really?
a couple years younger than me. Yeah.
No kidding.
Yep.
And your parents, as you say, are still with us
Yep.
and watching this.
Yep.
They retired now?
They are.
Good for
They
them.
are, yeah.
So that gives them ample time to tune in to Go
If
My
you did
Way.
like a Going My Way marathon, they would be in front of the TV all day long.
Yeah, stay tuned for the DVD box set. You think that Seinfeld season 1?
Oh.
What about right here?
Oh, you would sell.
Go.
Oh, you would sell.
That is true. So tell me now, you were ordained in what year?
In 2003.
2003.
Yep.
And so you don't, so for the people, because I'm a little confused myself, sadly, as you can tell. Newly ordained is, we say that just for 1 year?
Newly ordained is 1 year, so I think the actual word
Recently-
is recently ordained.
Recently
Yeah.
ordained. There
Yeah.
you go. And I would like to be part of that too. How long do you stay recently ordained? Because I want to say that about me.
I don't know.
Okay, what
You know
am
what
I
it is? I
saying?
think it's the first 5 years, and then after that, you're off the radar screen.
radar, really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, then I'm just past that recently
You could be an
ordained.
honorary member if you want.
Talk to see if they'll invite me to the reunion. I would love. That would make me very happy. And so, what assignments have you had since you've been ordained?
I'm at St. Edith Stein Brockton, and it's my first assignment.
You know, who's the pastor over St. Edith's Stein?
Father Jim Flavin.
Jim Flavin. I
Yes.
don't know
You
him.
don't-
Is he nice? What's he like?
Oh man! Oh,
Don't know
you said
really.
it's only a 9-minute segment.
Yeah.
I get it. Honestly, and as long as you and the audience don't tell anybody
Right.
that I said this, it's been awesome to work with Father Jim Flavin. We work in Brockton, the inner city. No, it's true. We have we have a lot of fun, and he's been great to work with. He's been a great teacher for somebody.
Oh my
you know,
goodness
the inner
gracious!
city.
We tease.
Well, I just figured that this would stay between all of us. It
Yeah,
wouldn't go any
if
further
the
than
viewing
this.
audience, if you
Yeah.
see Father Flavin, tell him we really no.
Yeah,
we
no.
have to be honest, though. No,
Yeah.
you're right. Jim's a great guy. I was in seminary with Jim. What year is he ordained? Do you know? He's a few years ahead of me, like 90, 80, 88 or something.
88, I think.
80, class
Yeah.
of 88. So
Yeah.
we were in seminary a couple of years together, but I was in the seminary college.
Oh,
and
sure.
even though I
Yeah.
think Jim's just a couple of years older than me, well, he might be a little older than me. What's he, about 60, 65?
At least. I mean, he's retiring soon, I think.
But he's a few years older than I am. But we could have hung out in the seminary together. But I was like a little collegian, so they had no patience for us at all.
I-
It was at St. John, even though he was a collegian.
It's disgraceful.
It was, you know, they didn't let us hang out with him at all. I was like a little brother. Can I please?
Yeah.
No, I'm teasing. No,
It's still
Jim.
the same way. I try to hang out with him too, and he just like, you know, it's, you
That's
know,
how he treats the new guys?
It is. It's it's like that those cartoon dogs. You know, hey Spike, what are you doing today? What are you doing today? He's just
Hey, Jim, if you're tuned in now and you're watching, the way to get Brian back and me would be to come in and sit here, okay? So stop saying
it's
no.
true. You know.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Now, who were some of your priest friends, Brian?
Father Sean Connor. A lot of guys you've had on already. Bill Kelly.
Oh, yes.
Matt Williams is a classmate, and
Oh, and we're getting him on.
you and you should.
Yes.
That's an awesome guy.
He's got a
We're from
great
the same
voice.
home parish.
He's in a great parish, St.
yeah,
Mary's in
yes,
Dedham.
yep.
He followed a great guy there. What was his
I
name?
heard that. They said that he was so in awe walking in there to follow his footsteps. He didn't,
That's right. You still haven't told him who he followed. Tell the people.
It was Father Chris Hickey.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you. I'm
yeah.
humbled. I'm humbled by
Now,
that.
now of going my way fame.
Quiet you. And so those are some of the guys you hang out with.
Yeah.
And what about hobbies when you're not priest, and what do you like to do?
I like to go to movies and read books and play the guitar and.
Really?
I do, yeah.
Well, this should make for an easy question then.
All right.
Okay? Because we've asked this, and it really has become a bit of a stumper, and I almost wish guys did homework before, because it's really not the... What's your favorite movie?
I think one of my favorite, hands down, is Harvey with Jimmy Stewart.
Oh, now, is that the rabbit?
Yep.
He sees a... Well, he doesn't see a rabbit. It's an invisible rabbit or something?
6-foot rabbit. Yep.
Is that Ernest Borgnine as the rabbit? No. What was that one?
Is the rabbit?
No, what was the one?
Is that Marty? I don't
Marty.
know. It's,
Marty, Harvey.
it's all the same.
If the people at home could hear right now the cameraman laughing at me that I just confused Harvey with Marty.
Yeah.
I'm pleased.
Yeah.
Marty, you know, the reason
Love
Marty...
Story, 6-foot rabbit. They're both the same movie, really.
Well, and, you know, Marty has a special place in my heart, because you know who my curate is.
I do. Father Marty Connor.
Marty Connor. Do you know Marty at all?
One of the most awesome priests of the diocese.
He was until he went back to a parish.
You know.
He's not that good in the parish, really.
He and I have been in talks actually to switch, so that I would come work with you and he would go work with Jim.
I think,
Wouldn't that be awesome?
a pulpit exchange.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Get ready, Brockton.
pulpit exchange
You're
program.
in for a treat. Marty Connor, come over there. Huh? I'll tell you.
He was one of my professors in seminary.
Was he?
Yeah.
He was like a whirlwind, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just 100 miles an hour. Everything he does wicked fast.
Yes,
You've
you're right.
noticed that.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Absolutely.
we got to know. He's got to come on too.
Oh, I think
Marty
it'd be
Kroll.
awesome, yeah.
He's kind of a chicken.
You know, well,
His sister Joni is a love, and her husband Walshy. Walshy's from Hyde Park. You know, grew up with my dad and
Okay.
everything. And so they would love to see him on the show.
Yeah.
And I keep saying, Joni, he's a chicken. What do you want from
He
me?
won't do it.
No, he's afraid of me.
you know, I have to tell you, I was I was playing guitar in my room one day in the seminary, and it came time for lunch, and so a few of us were standing around, and Marty walked by, and he told the group that he was so tempted to throw a whole bottle of Tylenol into my room because it sounded like there was like a sick cat in there and stuff. So I mean, he's
Marty Connor
Yeah,
said that?
imagine it.
Wow, that's kind of
he
mean.
sounded like I was in that much pain.
Yeah, that's
know?
kind of a difficult joke.
you know.
Oh, Marty,
Only
Marty.
he could pull it off.
I'll tell you.
know.
Well, let me ask you, there's one last question. What do you think you would have been if you had not become a priest?
Before seminary, I was studying to be an English teacher.
Really?
I was. Yep. I did some work in special ed, and other than that, just maybe like a journalist. I wrote for the Pilot for a while, and that was.
You
fun.
did.
Yeah.
You did. I remember. For a year, right?
Yep.
I used to read your articles all the time.
Did you like
that?
it?
I would take the Pilot and I would throw people out of the way to get to you. Where is it? Where is it? See what you wrote about. You know.
You're doing so well. That's great. That's good.
No, really.
No, I appreciate it.
How about well, now that's interesting. But is there anything exciting? Did you ever want to skydive or anything like that?
No,
or,
no. Why would you do that? Why would you throw yourself
I
out
don't
of
know,
a
but
plane?
journalist just was like kind of blah.
It's the same thing for me as skiing. Like, why would you put sticks on your feet and hurtle down a mountain? I don't see it.
Couldn't agree with you more. How about golf? Any golf in your life?
No.
Oh, you should take.
I'm sorry. I have done some, but like when it gets to the windmill thing, I can't get past that. It's just,
Yes. For those of you at home, miniature golf.
Yeah.
I'm a real golfer.
I'm not.
And I know. Well, this has been terrific, and
It's been a lot of
I
fun.
hope Mr. and Mrs. Smith at home enjoying this as much as we are. I mean that sincerely. Your son is a treat.
Oh, thank you.
Now we get to see this wonderful talent in the other room singing in just a moment.
Oh, go on.
You're watching Catholic TV. Go my way, where it's all for you. See you on the other side. Great job, brother. Great job. Well, gang, as promised, we're back with Father Brian Smith. Brian, the interview was awesome.
Thank you. It was a
I
lot of
think
fun.
Mr. and Mrs. Smith are home, so excited.
think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And you guys are in for a great treat, all of you at home, because Father Brian, as you can see, has brought his guitar, has a beautiful singing voice, and now he's going to give us a little rendition of
This old guitar.
This Old Guitar.
This old guitar gave me my life, my living, and all the things you know I love to do. To serenade the stars that shine from a sunny mountainside, and most of all to sing my songs for you. Ooh, I love to sing my songs for you. This old guitar gave me my lovely lady, showed me how to laugh and how to cry. It introduced me to some friends of mine and brightened up some days and helped me make it through some lonely nights. So, what a lovely friend on a cold and lonely night.
Unbelievable. Now, isn't it hard? I tell the guys all the time, isn't it hard to do it without an audience?